This is for you, RG3. Hail to the Redskins!
Some Redskins fans are insane. Some Cowboys fans are certifiable. But when the Redskins play the Cowboys, it can set a man against his own house. But that house is not nearly as tense as this house in Tucson, Arizona. It belongs to the Vega family, and inside it, you better do your homework, finish your chores, and above all, pick your side.
This is the problem. What will it be like Monday night, Redskins-Cowboys in this house?
We can't watch the game together.
Why not?
It's too emotional.
Marissa had 5 kids of her own before she and Manny Vega became an item in 2011. He converted 2 of her kids to become Redskins fans. That didn't go over so well.
The last time the Redskins beat the Cowboys was on a Monday night game against the Cowboys of Colt McCoy. They locked the door on me. I was outside for like 30 minutes.
The game's always huge in this house, but in 2012, they bet an entire baby on it. Marissa was due with their first child together, but they couldn't decide on a name.
That's when we just decided the Cowboys and Redskins are coming up. The winner of that game picks the name of the baby.
With one caveat, they each got 3 vetoes. Manny vetoed, among others, Emmitt Smith Vega and Troy Aikman Vega. He finally agreed to then-star Cowboys receiver Miles Austin, only to flip it to make it Austin Miles Vega.
And what did he want to name the baby?
Daryl.
After Darryl Green, the Hall of
Yeah.
Famer.
Santana.
Santana Moss,
Yeah.
the wide receiver.
Art.
After Art Monk.
Yeah.
You weren't going for any of that.
No.
And I said, well, let's go with Robert, Robert Griffin. And she agreed.
And why did you go along with it?
Tony Romo, it was supposed to be Mr. November.
In fact, Romo had won 4 straight Thanksgiving games going into it. And so it was on November 22nd, 2012, they played a football game to decide the name they'd rate on 1,000 lunch bags.
I didn't think for 1 minute that we were going to lose.
I couldn't watch the game anymore. I put my head on the table and it was hurting so much.
What's to worry? Griffin had maybe the best game of his life. He threw for 311 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 namesake. The Redskins won it 38-31.
Robbie, who's this?
Oh, the
Woo!
Meet Robert Griffin Vega. They call him Robbie. He's now 2, but there's a daily battle for his soul.
When I first did this wall, I had this all Redskins. So I got talked into doing this, or I would never sleep in here again.
Okay.
So I have to sleep under this star every night.
Oh, how do you feel about that?
As long as my boys don't, I'll take it for them.
Now, this must be an old poster because he still has the ball in his hand. Is that wrong?
That's a suspension.
How do you explain to Robbie what happened to this guy that he's named after?
If it goes completely wrong and he's gone, I'm gonna say, well, I wanted to name you Daryl.